That's a darker honey than what I thought.
Yeah.
There we go. That's what we're looking for right there. I'm Larry.
I'm Sansi.
And we're the Casual Campers. We retired early so we could enjoy life. Our channel is primarily about camping, but we do have home base to come back to. We're not full-time.
We enjoy cruising, and sometimes we even hop a plane.
Just hop a plane and go. We would like to share our experiences with you guys.
Hit the like button.
Subscribe to our channel.
Back to the video.
Well, hey everybody. So if you've been following our channel for a while, you know that back there is the project we're really working on right now, is our pontoon boat. But you know, we're out here in the country and we've got a lot of things going on. And today,
more than just that.
Yeah, we usually have too many things going on. But today it's time to get in our bees. There we go. Hey, see, we're a team. Today's the day we're going to get in some bees and get some honey.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. What?
Right in the middle of me trying to can some vegetables.
Yeah, we're canning and...
So I set that to the back.
We're doing a lot right now. We might even put a video out in a day or two about canning. And a lot of people are worried about the way things are going, and you know, they keep saying we're going to have a food shortage, and so I don't think we are, but anyway, we might do a video about canning. We've got 2 or 3 hives. We're gonna we got one close right here. We're gonna grab what's in it, extract it, clean all that up, and then we're gonna go out and get some more from the other hive. So we want to bring you along today.
And try not to get stung.
Yeah, we hope we don't get stung, but you know, it happens sometimes. And show you the process and see how it goes from the bees to the hive to the extraction into the jar. So we'll show you the whole thing today. So hang with us. And you know, there's a lot of people watch our videos, but we've only got about 300 subscribers.
I don't know, I hadn't looked at it.
Anyway, if you haven't subscribed, now would be a great time to hit that button. So hang with us. Through our hives. Actually, we're a little early. This is about the 4th of June.
Yeah.
2022, in case you're watching this years later. But anyway, it looks like our honey's going to be ready towards the end of June. And it all depends on where you're at, how the nectar flow is in your area, that sort of thing. We did get one box of one super of frames, and we're going to go ahead and extract those, but we'll have a couple more supers ready, I'm going to say, in about 2 weeks. So didn't waste our time today, but you know, we are just a touch early. But anyway, this is our setup. We don't have a handful of hives. We don't have a big honey extracting house.
It's just us.
Just us two, and we like doing it. It's just a hobby. This is our extractor, which is a manual extractor. We're going to show you how that works. But of course, you saw the video of us getting the honey out of the hives. It's all capped. You know, the bees fill each cylinder and then they cap it. Once the honey's ready, they cap it. So now we have to take those caps off, and then we'll sling the honey out. So first step is uncapping. I'm going to show you what I use to do that. And in the description of this video, I'll have links to all the equipment we use, and it's not much. But I'll put links there if you're thinking about getting into beekeeping, or you're into it, you like what we have, then by all means, go take a look at it.
This one's a 3-frame.
This is a 3-frame extractor, and I'm going to show you.
You can get 2-frame, 4-frame.
That's good. I got honey on my hand. That's good. Yeah, you can get big, you can get automatic, you can get, you know, the manual, just whatever you need for your operation. This works fine for us. But the first thing I'm going to do, let me show you this bucket. This is a bucket I made. I put a board in here, got it screwed in on each side, and this is what I'll use to set the frames on while I'm uncapping. And there's several ways you can uncap the honey. We have I guess it's called a fork or a rake, or
It's a rake.
it's made for doing it, and we have misplaced it. So if we do that type stuff, we're going to do it with a regular fork today, which will work fine, just a little slower. I also have a hot knife, which is this right here, that will actually melt the cap off. We've used it before. This is an old one my dad had years ago. It does okay, but I prefer just to scrape it off with the scraper. So using the hot knife, you know, you take your frame, and as you can see, that's capped. Most of it's capped. Some of it got busted while I was taking it out of the hive. You see all that cap. You got to get that cap off of there. Now I'm going to go ahead and run some of this off. And you can see I've got it sitting on my little board there. I don't know, can you see that? I'm doing this at an odd angle so you can see on the camera, but basically you just want to run that knife, once it gets hot, down that frame and cut those caps off. Once you get everything uncapped, then we're going to put it in the extractor. And we'll sling the honey out with the extractor. Now there's a lot of honey going down into this bucket. That honey will also be collected. Can you see what I'm doing on the film?
Yeah.
Now this is one part of the hot knife that I don't particularly care for. This is built a little lower, so it's a little harder to get to. But if you work with it, you can get it. I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes, so you can see it works. It works good. You know, if this is the way you'd like to do yours, then you know, that's fine. Alright, the next way I want to demonstrate is just using a fork. And they make a, I forgot the name of it now.
It's a rake, I think.
It's like a rake. I think they call it a rake. It's made for doing this. We have misplaced ours.
It's about 3 inches wide.
About 3 inches wide. It does what I'm doing right here. you just scrape that cap off. And it's about 3 times as wide as this kitchen fork. But as you can see, a kitchen fork works just fine. I just want to get that cap off of there so we can get that honey to sling out. As you can see, my homemade bucket here with the board in it works perfect for holding this while I'm doing the uncapping. And there we go, just like that. So that's pretty quick, and as far as I'm concerned, it's easier than the hot knife. Now, I gotta say, the hot knife that I'm using is really old. Like I said earlier, it belonged to my dad. The only reason I have it is because I took it out of his shop after he passed away. Just because I wanted to have it. I don't use it because I find this to be a better way to do it. Besides that, I'm not introducing any heat to my honey if I don't use a hot knife. I don't know that it's enough on that knife to affect the honey. I've never seen it affect it, but anyway. So we have our frames inside the extractor, and we make sure they're sitting on the rack good.
Straight.
All right, so at this point, like I say, this is a manual extractor. I'm not sure if you can see the handle, but I'm just rotating, and it starts slinging the honey out to the side. This is stainless steel, so it's nice and clean. Now you can see the frames have different weights, so it's going to make this thing wobble pretty good. You don't want to just try to go wide open right off the bat. Just take it nice and slow, let it sling it out. We'll sling this side and then we'll turn the frames over. We'll show you that in just a second. And we'll sling the other side. Now I might do both sides twice just to make sure I get it all. I wish y'all could smell this through the camera. It smells great.
I wonder if you go the other. Well, we'll turn it around.
All right, so now we'll turn them around. Oh, you're sending it to me. Dug into it. I didn't like that.
That's why we quit using it.
Okay, now they're turned around, we will do the other side, same way. Now for those guys out there that have hundreds and hundreds of hives, this is not practical. They got to have an automated machine that'll do it. But if you want to do this for a hobby, this is plenty right here.
So we're only doing a few hives.
So now we're at the point, our rack is starting to hit the honey at the bottom of the can. It's time to start putting it through a strainer. Now this is a double strainer right here that you can order online. Again, I'll put the link in the description. And we go ahead and we put a layer of cheesecloth between the two, and that's all the straining we do. Some people run it through the metal strainers and then again through cheesecloth. I just kind of combine the process into one. And if this starts getting full and you think it might overflow, just close the...
These were ordered too, that you got on the bucket.
Yeah. Yeah, you can order these type valves and put them on a bucket, which I did to this bucket, matter of fact. And we'll show that later when we get ready to when we get ready to jar it up, we'll show you that valve. But this bucket has a valve on it just like this.
It's time. Here we go. It's the tricky part. Ooh.
That's a darker honey than what I thought.
Yeah.
There we go. That's what we're looking for right there.
Pour all of
Woohoo! We finished.
So this is the finished product. You got to watch steps from beginning to, you know, from pulling it out of the box to jarring it up. We ended up with 22 pint jars. So that's out of one box. We took one box off today. We got some more we're going to get in a couple of weeks. They're not quite ready. But that's how it works. If you want to be a backyard beekeeper, now you know the steps. It's not a terribly expensive hobby. It's not cheap per se, but it is a fun hobby. So even in you know, urban environments, you can still take care of bees in your backyard. We like,
Don't kill the bees.
don't kill the bees. That's right. We like having a couple of hives, and we like to draw the honey off once or twice a year, usually once. And we like to share it with family and friends. Anything else you want to say? No?
No.
Well, thanks for watching our video today. We hope you enjoyed it. And we'll be putting out more soon. So for now, Larry and Sansa say, see ya.